Welcome back, folks. Nash Taters here. Just to add a couple of things from my last video, one thing I noticed today, I stumbled upon this, was that if you go to your training, there's this thing called Consume Visual or Limited Period Bonus. So it lasts right now, as of now, 11 days. So basically, it looks like the more Visuals or gems you spend, the more rewards you're gonna get. You're gonna get some cat yarns and you're gonna get some Lucia. So it looks like they're really pushing Lucia pretty hard. Unfortunately, this definitely seems like it's for whales or spenders. I think I already got the first couple of ones because I did summon on this account, so I was able to spend about 10,000 gems. So I got the first couple of ones, but looks like this is what you have to do to get that. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was when you're farming for job enhancing materials. Let's say I'm farming for this thing, right? Okay, I'm farming for the staff citrine. My recommendation is take the time. Unfortunately, it does take a little bit of time, but take the time to see if you can farm something else at the same time. For example, right? See if you can find a stage that has this and this. Now, all stages are gonna have these, I believe, as a material. And some stages may have these, and some stages may have these. So ideally, you want to look for 2 out of the 4 items to really maximize your farming. And that seems to make sense. I think the best policy that I usually try to do is these things, the memories. So when you're farming for a specific memory, you can actually just 2 or 3 for 1 your entire 4 item chart here. So for example, let's say, imagine I'm farming for this. Ideally, you want to look for a map that also have this. You know what I'm saying? Because you can just now get both of them. Also, dark. I talked about how dark units tend to have more units that people tend to recommend building. So if you don't have these other, like if you don't have these 2 that you're looking for, then just look for one that has dark. What are these things called? Dark Elchrists. So that way you can at least minimally get extra materials for your other dark units while you're farming something for a different element. So those are the things that I actually figured out last time. And then the other thing is, again, try to utilize your player rank to increase your energy refill. So for example, I'm about a third way through. So ideally speaking, if you still have unfinished story battles, then you can just keep doing these when you're starting to run a little low on your energy, to try to get to that next rank. So what will end up happening is when you get to the next rank, it's going to fully replenish your energy. And you're kind of getting 2 birds with 1 stone again, right? 1, you're refilling energy. 2, you're actually continuously finishing story mode. And so that way you can save a little bit on your pots. Because either way, you're going to have to do story mode eventually. But during your daily routine, because there is no real rush to finish the story, unless, this is a big unless you're going after these things, right? If you really need these right away, then I would highly recommend do your story modes, as you see fit that you need the specific item. My recommendation is don't finish the story mode too fast, because what will end up happening is you're going to blow through your player rank leveling so fast, you're going to have tons of energy hoarded sometimes. And again, ideally, you want your energy bar to keep ticking, so that way you keep gaining energy. And the higher ranking you'll get, the more energy you'll gain, because of your maximum energy count will go up. So, but anyways, those are some things I kind of noticed last time that I missed during my daily farming video. Now we're just going to do some arena. So I think my main goal this time is, again, to just target 1 unit. See if I can just bring down 1 unit as fast as possible. Let's see if this is one I can target. So that's 48. That's really slow. But I think this team I can just slaughter. My goal is really just to target 1 unit. If I can't find one in this wave, I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, looky here. Look what we got here. Let's see how fast she is. She is 49 speed. So slow. I don't think I can make my attacker that slow. Yeah, that's really slow. I feel like I may be too low in the in the brackets. That team is pretty strong. I don't know why they're so low. They probably didn't do their PvP yet, or their arena yet. Let's see if I can target this unit. Gosh, why are people putting the slowest unit they have in the 4th slot? You know what? Since people are really excited about Lucia, let's see if they can actually highlight this. I'm going to fight this team, and I'm going to let her play out. I'm a little bit higher than their team, since I can't really find. I think I need to go up a couple of, after maybe a couple of fights, I can really show if I could just go ahead and target their pick on their 3rd unit, so to speak. So let's let this play out. So my Orlando is decently fast. So ideally, I want their 3rd unit to move like that. See how he came up on that curve? That's what I want. That's what I want them to do. So it looks like Lucia's got pretty good hit points. Yeah, that's okay. It looks like you can cast their walls, so they're pretty much trading hits over there. I think this is a slaughter, so yeah, nothing too exciting here. We're gonna skip. So I guess that was more of a demonstration of you can actually have units that, as long as they have range attacks, seemingly magic goes through walls. I don't know. That's kind of lame. Really, they need to fix that, because it seems like it's an exploit, you know, kind of thing. Like you can interpret that as like some sort of exploit, really. Maybe they'll address that later. Okay, here we go. So this team is pretty stacked on 17, 18 is her hit points, 63 is her agi, right? So this team looked like they're pretty stacked. So here's the situation. If I kill her, which I will, right? If I kill her, which is what I'm targeting, it's going to be 2 to 1. I'm going to have to be attacking this tank, and she's going to go to town on my characters. So I think maybe the best way, I'm going to do it anyways, because look, that fire unit is going to be beating down my Mediana, right? So basically it's down to these two versus mine too. And I'm going to show you that's how it's going to happen. This team is completely relying on magic. And magic right now is pretty weak in terms of there are so many characters out there that are doing range attacks. And so magic is very weak, and I'm going to show you why. Right there, that's why. Dead, 1 shot, GG money, right? Now, her unit's going to try to take out my entire team. And that's not good, because her damage is pretty weak. Now we're going to have basically stone warfare, seems like. Everyone just shooting through walls. That's exactly what they're doing. Pretty funny, actually. That seems kind of lame. What's the point of this wall if characters could just shoot through it, right? I mean, that's kind of dumb. But one thing I noticed is that this tree can actually hinder your units attacking each other. So it looks like I'm going to run away with this, because she just bursted her AoE and it didn't kill my team. And I just drained. So yeah, that drain really saved the fight, because yeah, see right there, that drain. Yeah, I love drain. I think drain is the best skill for PvP purposes besides flare. Once your Mediana can get flare, oh man, flare hits really hard. Like I just leveled up my Mediana on my main account to clear the remainder of the Iron Giant Brutal stage. That's pretty hard. Like it's hard because it takes a lot of time to maneuver your units around to beat it. But so here's another Mediana unit. Let's see how fast she is. Now I learned Mediana is actually really fast. If you get her to level 99 and everything maxed out, man, she is fast. She's strong in the sense that she can burst her ultimate move right away. It looks like, again, folks, don't do this. Don't put your tanking thing on here, because you're just going to attract attention to this unit. But I think they did talk about nerfing tanking in general, about the whole threat thing. So it looks like he wants you to kind of go whatever you want to do against his two remaining units. So we're going to go ahead and attack this unit just so I can keep utilizing my strategy of taking out their third unit. I think it's a good strategy because, again, you guys witness that you can just shoot through walls. You know, I'm actually hoping they bring a new map this coming Tuesday. Boom, dead. All right, GG right there. 3-on-2. And now this is not really a tank. His Mont is not really going to be a tank. See, look, such a weak damage. I guess when they implement the ability to turn off skills, it's going to be a little bit more strategic. Right now, it's just kind of free for all haymakers with stone throws, you know, mixed in there. Yes, this is a problem. Like, if you go against magic attackers, usually you go down pretty quickly. I got a lucky stun there. I mean, this fight is over, right? It's already over, but I just wanted to demonstrate that it's not a good idea if you don't put that card to allow your enemy to concentrate fire on one of your units instead of just allowing you to do whatever. Even though, technically speaking, my mage AoE them down. So I strongly feel like Mediana right now on this map is a very weak unit to be putting on defense. Let's see how fast he is. 56, a little bit slow, so I'm not going to attack that unit. Another thing I kind of like look at is their ranking. It seems like the higher the rank, generally speaking, they have higher... Oh, sorry about that. They, generally speaking, have higher attacking units. This guy tends to usually just do that missile thing, and then he has okay luck, 172, and luck contributes to dodge, by the way. So 1804. If I hit this character, it's dead. And again, here's the other issue. Now, this guy has two gunners, girl, whatever. This person has two gunners, and they're really banking on killing you with their gunners, right? And they're not even putting any sort of card. What card is this? Is it the Odin card? It is. They got the Odin. Nice. And they're really banking on people attacking his tanks, but for some reason, he's not putting that card there. He's probably going to have this... Whatever. Let's go for it, right? Let's see what this quote-unquote dual gunner meta it really is. Let's see if I can just one-shot his second gunner, and then it forces me to really deal with Frederica at level 79. Level 79 can, I guess, do some damage because that person pretty much have all skills available. All of his skills. I think this might be a shoot through wall warfare again. I guess we can also see if the gunners can shoot through walls. Let's see if Frederica attacks my characters through the wall. Nope. So I decided to equip my Mont with his Trustmaster that boosts his agi. Oh yeah, you can. See, you can shoot through walls. See? Everybody can shoot through walls. They should just redo this game called War of the Walls instead of War of the Visions, because this is pretty much just... Yeah, I mean, I'm not counting on Mediana to actually do anything, really, to be honest. Now, as long as I can bring down within this next phase... Okay, so this might work because my Mont is an elemental advantage on Frederica. And now she has to decide who to shoot. And never mind, she shoots. Oh, I forgot. I have Mont as my tank. So this is going to be a fun fight. See how she has to run away to draw distance? But my guy can cover that distance. This is what I was talking about. Range units are not that... Like, gunners are not that good. I just demonstrated. Look, she's 79. I'm 75. She has to run away to shoot me, clearly. But I could just stand in the same spot and just zap her with my range attack. And, I don't know, man. Like, I think gunners are never going to be part of the meta because they're just not that good. They're really weak. You know, they're too reliant on having to keep the distance. I used to play PvP on all sorts of MMOs, and I never really liked range, you know, like hunters, like World of Warcraft. Hunters I don't think they were ever top tier in terms of PvP because they had so many weaknesses. And I know yeah, I know I use the word tier, but it's more like they have so many weaknesses against other classes. There were so many counters to them, right? Certain classes had less counters. So you could say, oh, quote unquote tiering, but it's not really tiering. It's not really even meta. It's just that it was more of like more people chose melee magic over ranged physical attackers. It seems like, but maybe that's what meta people say. Again, I always thought meta was used to represent PvPing. So this is proper. He has the card on the tank. I think. Okay, see, I really like this character, Rob. Rob is actually really, really good. 63, 120. So he might. The problem with attacking this team is this unit is gonna bust out his dodge. So there's a chance I might miss. If I miss, then unfortunately my Orlando now will have no APs. So then he on his next attack or on his next turn he has to do something to gain AP, or else he has to melee something down. But what the hell, right? We're here to do what my strategy is. Let's go for it. This pretty much is a 2v2 fight usually anyways, because once you take out their third unit, I don't have a really strong unit on this baby account. So unfortunately, oh, okay, no, he doesn't have that. So I should just one-shot him. Yeah, GG right there. So that's been my plan the entire time, is just to do that. And then hopefully, I think what I'm going to do is, actually I can't because my Mediana cannot use Trust Masters, but ideally your third unit should be the one that run up and buff, right? Chronologically, your third unit should run up to buff your other units. All right, so she got a good hit in there, and I think that's enough. She did her job. She got one lick in there, and that's all she needed. Oh my god. Wow, I just totally got destroyed. Oh, I lost this fight. He got really lucky on that hit. That is a nasty hit, by the way. There's no way I can win this fight, guys. Yeah, that guy hit so hard. Yeah, he is really good. I did recommend Gafgarion if you do have him to build him. He is really good. He just pretty much annihilated my my two attackers. And it's because my tank was too stupid. He was too slow. He is very slow. So I think it's actually better off to put the Trustmaster on Orlando. For the reason being because, alright, so I built him to kill them with one shot, right? Kill them one shot. So his next turn, he should use this to buff up his team. And then the next turn, he'll go in melee. So you know what? It's actually better to do this. Give him the Trustmaster. Because what happens is he'll go and shoot. He'll go in and buff. And then she'll move forward. And then when they move forward, she can actually get one attack in. And then the remaining of my team can move through. Because he'll buff himself. Then he'll move. And then he can finish off whatever unit she kills. That seems more logical. And besides, like, when he... on defense, this is actually pretty good too. Because he will go up. He will go up, but it's so hard to one-shot him with their unit anyways. Yeah, I like this better. So, yep, there we have it. There's all the arena I have. I'm not going to bother refreshing because I don't really refresh. If you enjoy arena videos, hit that like button so that I know you guys enjoy it and I'll make more of these. But I plan to maybe just keep making arena videos because they seem to be a little bit entertaining. And with my commentary, maybe people can figure out what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong to help them. Either way, these videos are just designed to help everybody. I feel like this game has a strong community. People should be helping each other out at all times, you know, and just have fun and help each other. I think that's the key thing of this type of gaming. So until next time, take care of yourself and your family. Nash Taters out.